In this video, we're going to look at how to come up with good, specific examples for your essay. And that's important for any kind of essay you write. Now, a lot of times people will hear a professor say, I want you to give me some specific examples, but I don't think they know what that means. So what I've put together here are some categories of what count as specific examples to give you some ideas. So number one would be specific people. So we're talking about real people with actual names, right? Not a person, not people, actual named people. And those could be people that you know personally, people that are known in popular culture or societally, even people who are fictional people, characters in films and TV shows. But they need to be specific people with actual names. Once in a while, you can talk about individual people who don't have a name if it's someone you've observed, but you give a specific description. So you could say, a lady wearing a yellow raincoat waiting for the train, and talk about an example with her. That would be someone you observed. You don't know her name, but it's a specific person. So we don't want people in general. We don't want fictional people that are just made up for the essay. You could use particular groups of people, such as a group with an official title, Greenpeace, the NRA, something like that, but again, not general or generic groups of people. You could also use actual events. These would be events that really happened involving real people at a specific time and place. So not generic events, right? Not just something that probably or might have happened or that happens. It has to be something real and specific and not made up for the essay. Real stories. Stories are great examples, but they should be stories that involve real people at a specific time and place. You can see there's some overlap for these categories. Not fictional stories just made up for the essay. And here you can use personal stories using the word I, writing about what you have experienced. And in English and the humanities, that's fine. Personal stories, of course, are not used when writing for science or social science, but they are in English and the humanities. Tangible things, right? You can also talk about concrete things, anything that you can touch, feel, see, take a picture of. Also, forms of media, so particular films, TV shows, songs, websites, social media, as long as you name the specific ones you were talking about. And then proper citations, exact quotes from your articles. So your article from the reader, you could quote from that. Make sure you have a signal phrase with the author's name, the words and quote marks if they're exact words. Or facts from the articles. If you put them in your own words and therefore don't need quotation marks, make sure you're still citing that with a parenthetical citation at the end of the sentence in which it appears. So those are all good ways to come up with specific examples. And in the next video, we're going to look at some good and bad examples of someone using specific examples or not in their essay.